games that I'm used to, and in a kind of a crazy way, I think we're making significant progress, particularly on defense. Now, last week our offense was really explosive, and so we honed some things down. I think our defensive line is certainly establishing a line of scrimmage better, and we've got more speed on defense. Our coverage guys are doing better, so we're really pleased with that. Offensively, I'd like to see us catch the ball a little bit better today than what we did. I think we moved the ball at times, but we need to be sharper, and that was certainly a little bit of a contrast from last week. But there's some good things that we're doing offensively. As far as any injuries today, Kellen Overstreet had a strained Achilles, but he'll be fine. So we're able to make it through spring ball pretty much unscathed, so we're pleased about that. There's a lot of work to be done, though. This is a good benchmark for our program as we get ready to play the University of Iowa and take another step forward with our football program. So this time, any questions?
Craig, was this what you would like to see from your defense? I mean,
Yes.
I know it's a spring game, but to see what they did overall, was that?
I am. I know a lot of times fans want to see a lot of scoring and things like that, but quite frankly, those things always make any head coach uncomfortable, simply because a defense is always going to become more familiar with an offense during the course of spring, and that certainly showed up. What showed up today was better tackling, fundamental position, better coverage, and we need to make significant improvements, and I think we certainly have.
Is that all part of learning Scotty's system and maybe be a little more comfortable with that?
Well, I think it certainly is, and the players have bought into that. And you're seeing guys in position, and those guys have played hard for them. And plus, I think we're recruiting better, and we've got more speed out there and more athleticism. You've got two defensive tackles that look like defensive tackles. You saw Johanna Gaffan make a couple great pass rushes and shut those running lanes down, and thought Sid Malaulu did some good things, and our defensive ends did. And Logan Wilson had a couple nice tackles. So as I looked at our defense, I came down from the press box. They look like a Division I defense, where before I felt like we had some guys that weren't quite up to speed. So Kevin's laughing back there. I'm choosing my words wisely, but we're starting to look better, and that's showing up on defense especially.
What did you think of Nick's best performance?
Nick has improved, and I'm glad you brought that up. Nick, from when he played a couple of years ago, there was a couple plays I thought he operated the offense really well, and his efficiency is improving. He's still got some room to improve, but pleased with that, and so happy about that. So we've got another quarterback to be able to play.
Craig, are you all right with where the offense is heading out of spring with Josh's progress and chemistry building? Are you all right where the offense is?
Yeah, you know what? Every Saturday's a give and take. I know you guys didn't see our scrimmage last Saturday. It was significantly different than what we saw today, which kept me up all week long on the other side of the football. Yeah, I am. I think that there's some good Now, I can tell you this, that we're going to need to have a good summer of work, particularly with our passing game, our timing and stuff like that. We've got some young emerging receivers, and we need to make sure we've got some good give and take there. So after today, I would say I'm not particularly happy with today's performance offensively, but I think overall in the spring I am.
Coach, at running back, do you have a sense right now, at least, who's kind of the starter right there?
Well, I think today, we began to separate Kellen. The other guys, Milo Hall, Nico Evans, I think have got a little bit of a step up. And, I'll evaluate the tape, and then we'll release a depth chart.
Coach, Logan has been saying all spring that move from Will to Mike has kind of been pretty seamless in this system. After this game, do you see him going into the summer as a guy who firmly has a grasp on that Mike spot?
I wouldn't say firmly, but he's certainly making progress, and he's gained some really good weight. He's up to 231 pounds. He runs well. He's understanding some of the nuances with our defense, so we're really pleased with his progress, and that's an important position. When you run the Tampa 2 position defense, that Mike, like Urlacher and all the other guys, you've got to have guys that can really run and cover ground, and he can.